What's up, guys? How you doing today? You're rocking out with the one and only phillydom. Up early in the morning, early in the morning. Out here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, United States of America. The full-time travel blogger. What's going on with you guys? Talk to me today. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. I'll give you guys some time to get on the live. Let me say good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you at in the world. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching. Once again, make sure you give the video a like and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. There's Green, say good morning, phillydom. All is well, champ. All is well, man. Just sitting here, relaxing with some family. Well, they sleeping, I'm up. All is well, man. We got to link up, Darius. We definitely got to link up, man. I didn't check my Instagram. I'm going to check it once I get off this live because I know some people left me messages yesterday. I literally didn't check my Instagram at all. Just been, taking care of my son and doing what I had to do. So I didn't get the opportunity to check my Instagram. But let me keep promoting this book. I have the book out. Today, I want to talk to you guys about YouTube, being a full-time content creator. It's not an easy job at all. Not an easy job at all. Not an easy job at all. You definitely have to have some kind of money coming in, or you got to be really good at what you do. People see us traveling and everything, and they think it's easy. It's not as easy as people think it is. So I'm always here to tell you guys the truth and the real and keep it 100 with you guys. Being a travel content creator is not easy. Being a full-time YouTuber is not easy. It takes a lot of things to make it, work. I'm going to wait a little while, let some people get on the live, but all is well. Oh, man, it's a rainy day out here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. I got to say USA because I got people that watch the channel that's not from the States. Some people might have never even heard of Philadelphia, but most people, I'm sure they heard of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But just to be politically correct, I want to let them know, because if I was in Brazil, I'd be like, I'm in Salvador Bahia, Brazil. If I was in Colombia, I'd be like, I'm in Medellin, Colombia. If I was in London, I'd be like, I was in London, England. So just to say Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, so people can know what's going on. But good morning, everybody. Right now, I'm still having a problem with my notification, man. It's kind of weird, man, with YouTube, with the notification. Somebody was trying to explain that to me yesterday. Because when I do these live videos, not that many people are tuned in. Like, I don't know if they're getting the notifications. But like I said, when I do my live videos, I don't do announcements. Most people, they plan their lives. I don't plan my lives. I just do them as I go along. Kelly said, morning, Philly. Kelly, can I ask you a question? Do you see my notifications? Do you see my notifications? Do they come through? Do you see my notifications? Let me know. Okay, yep. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. And I know Toronto, Canada is treating you well. Canada is treating you well. But yeah, all is well on my end, man. Just wanted to talk a little bit about YouTube today, this morning. Maybe it can help somebody, because I know some people thinking about coming up full-time content creator or whatever. And I just had, a couple things I can tell you guys that can help you guys. A list that I made up. I would say the first thing I would tell you guys, if you're trying to be like a full-time content creator, it's expensive to do this. Equipment is necessary for you to do this. And you also have to have cameras that you record in high quality. When I first started doing YouTube, I used my iPad, I used my phone. Then, as I got better at it and money came in and different things, I got equipment. But everything came out of my pocket in the beginning. Because you definitely need high quality video recording equipment. Some of it is definitely going to be expensive. I use the Osmo Pocket and they run around like between $300 and $500, or $250 and $500. It should be an Osmo Pocket 3 coming out. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I was told. So you definitely need a professional camera. I mean, some people even use good lenses, and you need lighting, and you need audio equipment and editing software. It takes a lot to run a YouTube channel, and you really gonna put like a lot of time invested in it to create like high quality travel vlogs. My vlogs, they're high quality. I wouldn't say, I say the camera, it's a respectable camera. The Osmo Pocket is respected throughout the YouTube travel space. Is a good camera to use, but I mean, I try to do everyday life videos, as you can see, to let you guys see how people live in real time. I don't try to put too much on it, man. I try to make it as if you was there with me, you would see what's going on. So that's what I do. Hold on for a second, guys. Kelly said, "Did you get a hold of No Content TV?" No, I'm gonna call them today. No, Kelly, I ain't see nobody message. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on my IG when I get off this live. I'll go on my IG and I'll check my messages. Lambert said, "Editing is the heaviest part." I say, I agree with you, man. It is the heaviest part, man. So, like I said, it's a lot expensive. It's expensive equipment that's necessary for not in the beginning, but to maintain your YouTube channel. Time invested, like Lumber said, so you can create high quality vlogs. Takes a great amount of time and dedication. Properly edited, audio, film, produce, and post the content on YouTube. Yes, it's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Also, what I'm doing right now, you need to constantly like engage with your viewers to build an audience. Yeah, building an audience is hard. It's not an easy task at all, man. Some people make it like the YouTube thing is like easy and everything, but it's not. Travel space. I can't, I don't do other videos, so I can't talk about people that have cooking channels and what it takes. Every niche has its it's good and bad that you need, but definitely the travel vlogger industry is highly competitive and requires the YouTuber to frequently engage with the audience and build up a following to be successful. Yes, and that's really hard part. And that you can be a smart person, you can be this, you can be that, but it's all about your personality. If that happens or not. Marie said, "Philly always talking about haters. Who are they?" Man, there's no reason to talk about them right now, man. We talking about something that can help some people that's trying to do YouTube channels and different things that can help them. No need to talk about a hater right now. They already know who they are, so there's no need to talk about them. But good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you at in the world, man. I'm just trying to let you know, man. Being a full-time content creator is not a cakewalk. Do not let nobody tell you that, no matter how people make it look. Some people are especially special and they gifted, or the right timing and everything works out and it lines up for them. They don't have to work as hard as other people. But as far as my journey as a YouTube content creator, I worked for this. This wasn't no cakewalk. This wasn't nothing easy. No shortcuts or no nothing, man. I grind it out and I worked it out, man. 100%. This was just grinding and working out. That's why I have the books out. With a book, I have my book about Philydom's life and truth, to let you know about how I got started, what industry I came from before I did YouTube, and just how hard and what you have to go through to make this work is. You guys would not. Most people can't even comprehend this. Also, another thing is difficult to get monetized. people think it's just easy to get monetized. And if you do get monetized, I mean, you want it to be sustainable so you can live off of it, so you can keep traveling. Obviously, because I'm a travel YouTuber, so that's what I do. But it's not easy. The YouTube algorithm makes it difficult, man, to monetize and travel, like for travel vlogs, as ad revenue relies heavily on the views and activity and the content that which people watch. So it's a lot of moving parts in this, and it's not an easy task at all. I'm just kicking it to you guys real. Mac Mills said, put the like sign, and then Mike said, good morning, phillydom. Good morning, man. Good morning, man. Make sure you guys hit the like sign and share my videos and support the YouTube channel in any way you can. Let me put hold on for a second. My IG is, hold on. I'm glad you guys are here watching. You could be anywhere else, but you tuned into my channel, and I greatly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. That's my IG. 215 said, what's up, my brother? All is well. Haitian Ambassador 215, all is well, man. Just sitting here talking to everybody on this early morning. Yes, indeed. Lombard said, Philly, once you do a video that gets big, like your Cap Haitian video, does it get addictive to try to, like, I guess you want me to like try to reduplicate it or replicate that, like you said? Yeah, once you do something once, you feel like you can do it again. Once you do something once, you can do it again. But sometimes with YouTube, right now, what I'm saying with YouTube is they push some people channels and they don't push other people channels. It depends all on YouTube, but everything goes out in one big circle. So it all depends on what somebody else wants to do. I mean, not what somebody else to do, is what YouTube wants to do. Then Joseph Jones said, good morning, brother. And then 215, he always puts up my Amazon because, you know, I got the Amazon business. It's a lot of moving parts with the YouTube, man, especially with the travel content. It's a lot of moving parts, man. A lot of moving parts, a lot of things have to go together to make it all work out. So it's a rough and tough journey. And right now, as I'm working, I'm getting messages from somebody else. And they know I'm on a live and they just text me stuff that's not important right now. The man said, Philly Flacco, always good to see you. Thanks, man. Still out here working. King, yes, indeed. Yeah, but, you know, I just always try to tell you guys about the ins and outs of YouTube. Let me see the other one I have to say right now. Must have extra money. You definitely, I got a whole list for you guys today. You must have extra money to support yourself. Full-time travel YouTuber will have extra money and finances, travel, finances, finance. I think you basically need extra money to finance your travels, pay for your food, accommodations, and other expenses. Yes, kid, because when you're on the road, man, so much stuff can go wrong, so much stuff can go right. It's a bunch of, like I said, there's a bunch of moving parts to this, man. Like I said, some people make it look easy, but it's a real career if you're good at it. But it's always good to have extra things going. That's why now I open like the, you know, writing books, and I got the Patreon. We got the merch, and then, you know, I got some other stuff that I'm doing as well. But it's definitely the most rewarding career I ever had, man. It's a lot of free time and flexibility. If I didn't have the free time, I wouldn't be able to get my son and bring him to Philadelphia if I was working like a regular 9 to 5 job, because you got to take off. You got to plan your vacation. But with being a travel YouTuber, you have the freedom to be anywhere you want. That's all you have to do is keep pushing your content and doing what you have to do. It's one of the roughest jobs as far as being motivated. You have to motivate yourself. And then sometimes people don't get motivated if their views are not going good or their videos are not doing good. It's really hard for them to keep pushing and grinding. So it's one of them jobs that you really have to push yourself and motivate yourself. 97 said, Philly, yeah, what's up, man? What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? And I see my boy TMI. Shout out to TMI in the building. I'll be in New York this weekend, man. I'll definitely be in New York this weekend. So, TMI, I'll reach out to you so we can link up, man. So you always have to keep constantly traveling and doing different things. But yeah, it gives you a lot of flexibility. Like I said, if I had a regular job, I couldn't have went to Belize. I couldn't have left Brazil, went to Belize, and brought my son to Philadelphia, because it'd have been difficult. So that's the benefits YouTube brings to the table. Also, it brings you a lot of connects. I mean, I'm meeting people and hanging out with people that I probably would have never met. Not because we don't run in the same, we don't run in the same circle, but I would have never met, because some places you just can't get to because they live in other parts of the U.S., they live in other parts of the world. But with YouTube, it brings people together from like all over the world. Like I got my friend right now on this live, she's watching from Toronto, my friend Kelly. We got people from all over. I got my boy 215 Ambassador, he watching from Philadelphia. I mean, we got people watching from, we got TMI in here, he watching from New York State. I always mess with him. And then we got Mr. Dakis, my boy Mr. Dakis. He watching from the tri-state. He's actually in the area, man. I wouldn't even mind meeting him because we in the area together. He's watching from I think he's in Chester or Delaware. So he's like right here in the tri-state. He's like right here. When we say the tri-state, I'm talking about like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or Philadelphia area, and Delaware. So it's a cool vibe. Also, guys, make sure you get them likes up, man. Like my boy Mr. Dakis said, get them likes up, get them likes up. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, man, because you know we always looking in the comment section, you see what's going on. Why? How can I say this, man? How can I say this? Let me hold on. I'm gonna say it in 1 second. Mr. Dakis said, I'm from Delaware. Yeah, we're going to meet up one of these days, brother. Promise. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm in Philly right now, so you know I'm right here, my brother. The other day, I started helping my friend. I'm gonna just get right into it. Help my friend Flex too. He's from Sudan. He's Sudanese, and we're trying to raise money to help some people in his community that are suffering because they have a war going on. Now, you know, I don't like to make it racist or any issue like that or anything like that. But when they had the war in Ukraine, they still have it. And, you know, my heart goes out to the Ukrainians and, you know, all the situations that they're going through with the war. And Ukraine and Russia having war right now. Now they having an issue in Sudan, and I get some comments like people like, well, let the people help themselves, and that's not our business, and that's not our problem. But with the war in Ukraine, everybody's pushing for us to help and help the people and help this and help that. It just, I don't know, stuff to notice. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into it too deep, man. What you guys think of that? I don't want to go in. I don't want to dive too deep into it, but what you think of it? Okay, my boy Just said Philly was good, champ. DC in the building. Shout out to DC, man. Shout out to DC. Shout out to DC. Shout out to DC. So what do you guys think of that, man? It's just something, just food for thought, man. I don't want to elaborate too much on it, but I always be, thinking about stuff in my head and what's going on, and that just like shocked me. But yeah, man, I'm happy that I'm doing YouTube, but you definitely got to have some other things going with the channel as well. But I'm pushing, I'm grinding, I'm doing my thing. We creeping up on we're creeping up on 30,000 subscribers, 130K subscribers. So that's a big deal to me, man. That's a big deal to me. That's a major, major big deal to me. Some more stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about on this early morning. And also, man, let me know what you guys up to, man. When you want to work, where do you work at? What you doing? I like to talk, but I like I like to know what's going on in your world too. What you guys doing this morning? Where do you work at? What's going on with you? Mr. Dacus said, "Oh yes, even Joe Biden sent billions to Ukraine more than once." See what I mean? But the war in Sudan is like nobody really look like they don't care about it. It's like, oh, it's Africa. Who cares? It's an African country. Who cares? They always go to war. They always fighting. They bop, 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 bop. That's just something I noticed. That's all. I'm not saying I'm 100% right about it or anything like that, but that's something I noticed. Um, what is this right here? Also, I wanted to tell you guys, back to the YouTube situation. I'm talking about how hard it is to be a travel YouTuber and the stuff you have to go through, even though some people make it look easy and they doing big things. So shout out to them. Lack of another thing is a lack of consistency for payouts. YouTube has to rely on their revenue for income, but it is often inconsistent and difficult, man. I'm telling you guys understand, for them to plan for financial viability in the long term. So sometimes we don't get paid as much as we should. But I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that get paid well, and it was times when I really got paid well. So you always got to take what Meek Mill said, you got to take your wins with your losses. You got to take your wins with your losses. And then what is it? Another thing I can tell you guys, man, risk of injury or risk of taking. What I mean by that is risk of injury, and risk of taking. Many travel YouTubers take risks in order to capture exciting footage. Like man, I've been to places like Haiti, man, very dangerous place. They kidnapping people, a lot of stuff going on. That's a risk. That's a risk you take, man, when you go there to them countries like that. Brazil, I almost got jumped in Salvador Bahia, Brazil, because I'm recording, and these guys are selling drugs, and I don't know, I can't tell what they're doing. They're just standing around. I don't know what they're doing, and I could have been in a bad situation. So people don't realize the risk we take, especially the type of travel videos I do. It seems like more the risk, the better, the more views I get. Like people begging me now to go to Kensington. That's a place in Philadelphia. You've seen them videos, big drug area, drug land, really dangerous area. But people want videos from Kensington so bad, man. It's just like crazy, man. And that's like a dangerous area, man. So it's like when you're a travel vlogger, You got some people that are like interested in the hotels and the nice restaurants and the nice clubs and the nice bars and lounges and resorts and the cultural aspect of the different countries and different places. But you got a big, big group of people that are focused on you doing footage in very dangerous places. And it's like they get off watching you go into some of these dangerous places, which doesn't make sense to me, but that's what it is. What it is. Let's see some of these comments, and I get back to you guys. Blake said, "Shout out to Philly. Shout out to you, Blake." The JM said, "Do you think that YouTube is a stable job to raise a family? Do you think this is worth risk for your family, dude?" Well, JM, man, let's be honest with you, man. Let's be truthfully honest, man. Everything you do in life is a risk for the most part. Everything you do, you're taking a chance. You know what I mean? And something like YouTube, as long as you have other avenues and other stuff going along with it, it'll make it stronger for you. Like now, I'm working with Amazon now. I'm writing the books. I got a lot of other stuff going on. I got the Patreon. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got the merch. The list goes on, man. I got a lot of other stuff going on. So it's something that you do. You can do it full time like I'm doing it, but you can definitely, all money helps and everything else happens. Now you said the second part, you said, do you think, is it worth the risk for your family, dude? I mean, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I still would go to Brazil. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I probably would still go to Haiti. I've been to Haiti plenty of times and it's never been on camera. So danger is danger. The one thing I can tell you by being a content creator, you're more aware of danger. So you watch and you observe your surroundings a lot more because you have a camera in your hands. But I mean, I feel I was built for YouTube, JMs. That's what I want to do. As long as you have other moving parts and other things working, you'll be all right. And also, JM, got my son with me now. When the mother of my son asked me to take him for the summertime, I couldn't have did that if I was working certain jobs in the States, because my last job that I was working before I did YouTube, I was working in Alaska in the seafood industry. And you know that I talk about it 1,000 times. I wrote a book on it. So I know definitely if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would have been in Alaska right now. And if the mother of my son asked me to take my son, I wouldn't be able to, because I'd have been working up in Alaska in the seafood industry, because that was my job. And I did it for like 5 years. So I don't know what to tell you, bro. This job gives you flexibility and be able to move around, because I wouldn't have been working in Philadelphia somewhere. I wouldn't have been working in California. I'd have been up in Alaska working. That's what I've been doing for the last 5 years. Mr. Degas said, prior to doing YouTube, Mr. Degas said, "Are you back in Philly?" Yes, I'm in Philly right now. You should connect with, okay. All right, I'll reach out to him. Are they from Philly? They are from Philly. I'll reach out to them. Then Eric said, she said, do the followers equal out to the 100K in dollars? I mean, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Sometimes it's like YouTube is like the lottery. I mean, like gambling, not the lottery, gambling at a casino. One day you can be up 100 grand, other day you can be down 20 grand. It depends. But you do have some times when everything is working in your favor. And I believe like the stronger your channel get and the more you interact with people, But I have the connections that I have made with YouTube. I couldn't have made this on my own. It's definitely connecting me with people that I would have never been able to reach if I didn't have YouTube. Eric said, what did he say? Yeah, you just need something to supplement your income. I would say that. Just in case research said just logging on. Tim said, I think if I had a full-blown family. How do I have a full-blown family? Explain what you mean by that. Explain what you mean by that, because you talking and you're not sure what you're talking about. I will lean more towards jobs that will provide me with 401k and good health insurance benefits for my family. Okay, I hear you. I hear you, JM. Jay Just Case said, I'm learning about YouTube is that you can't have just one channel. Yeah, that's true too, man. But it's like double the work. But you're 100% right about that. JM, to start, who owns YouTube? Because I know you know who owns YouTube. Who owns YouTube, JM? And if you're guessing, which I know you know this already, Google owns YouTube. So is Google a reputable company? I'm just asking. Because that's who owns YouTube. That's where our paychecks come from. Every YouTuber, every content creator, whatever you want to call yourself, we get paid from Google. Is Google a reputable company? Mr. Diggins said, look up their channel. I swear the daughter looks exactly like her mother. Lots of laugh. I'm going to check it out, champ. Then Lowe said, trying to be more interactive with people you meet in the places you visit, especially with the ladies. But sometimes, like Brazil was hard for anybody, man. It's a language barrier in Brazil. It's not one of the Spanish-speaking countries. I know Spanish, not good, but I can communicate with them. I know what's going on. Just said, short followers ruin your channel. They don't watch long. Yeah, long. They don't watch for the long content. You're 100% sure about that. But that's something YouTube had to implement because they're in competition with Instagram and these other different ones, man. Instagram, TikTok, the other different apps. So they have to compete with them. I hear you, JM. Are you a Google employee? How do you know this? Are you a Google employee, JM? Are you a Google employee, JM? Let me know. Did you read my book yet, JM? Because I wrote one. I'm writing one this morning as I was talking. I'm on chapter 5, man, of my 3rd book. I'm gonna keep writing them. They're gonna keep coming out. There you go, man. It's the book right there. JM, did you get the book? You should get the book, Philydom's Life and Truths. And it's a part 2 coming out soon, too. Blake said traveling alone is a risk/reward. It is. And I've been traveling for many years before YouTube. Many years. I've been to El Salvador before YouTube. Like, I've been doing this for a while. See, now, Jam, I ain't gonna answer no more of your questions, bro. I ain't gonna answer no more of your questions because you playing games with me now. You playing games, man. You sit back laughing, drinking your coffee, playing games with me, man. You know it's on on Kindle Limited, Unlimited. You know that, dude. You know this. You know this. Why are we playing these games, JM? So I ain't gonna answer no more of your questions. You cut off for the day, champ. You playing games now. You know it's on Unlimited. You know it's on Unlimited. You playing games, bro. You cut off for the day, champ. Let me see what else I can tell you guys as far as the YouTube situation. It's definitely an unpredictable job. And you definitely need internet no matter where you're at. And sometimes when we travel in these different countries, it gets a little rough, man. I mean, I was in Haiti, man, during the pandemic, man, and I had to really like dig and find and dig and find good Wi-Fi, man. Don't get me started, man. And then also when you travel, you're dealing with issues such as cultural misunderstandings. Like, I'll give you guys an example, man. When I was in El Salvador, like the first time I went to El Salvador, you hear a lot of stuff on the news and different things about El Salvador. So what the media shows you on the news, they show you the poorest places of a country. If they really, have an agenda to make it look bad, they show you the poorest places of the country. And when I went to El Salvador, I ended up staying in one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in San Salvador, El Salvador. It's just called Zona Rosa. And I mean, they got nice houses there. They got nice apartments there. They have like Pizza Hut, Burger King. They have like there's a Sheraton Hotel there around the corner from where I was staying at. They got nice Airbnbs. The hospital I was staying at was like nice as well. It's crazy how when you go somewhere and you watch like the news or something, how people show it in one way. I'm almost happy that we have a lot of YouTubers now, like travel YouTubers, because now they can go places that the main media won't go, because years ago, media would just show you what they want to show you. But just me growing up, living in Philadelphia, living in Florida, living in California, man, used to always hear negative stuff about El Salvador. The only time I really found out some positive stuff about El Salvador is when I went there myself and I traveled through there and I explored the country for myself. And this was before YouTube. And then I was like, dang, man, I know they have crime. I'm not going to say they don't have crime. Everybody knows about their gang situation and stuff like that. But they definitely have a rich class there, a wealthy class. And they definitely have a middle class there. And not everybody's just poor and struggling like that. You know what I mean? They might be 9 to 5, what is it, living paycheck to paycheck, and we do that in the States. So it's no shade on them. But definitely going to these different countries, you learn a lot of different things, man. So that was like a cultural shock, because I was expecting the country to be a lot poorer than what I saw. When I got there, I was in shock when I went to the malls, and I was like, damn, they never show this. They never show this part of El Salvador on TV. They never show this to me, the mainstream people. Like, I mean, they never show this to people, man. So being a content creator, we definitely can shed a light on places that people couldn't show before. Let me read some more comments. Justin said most people don't realize that you can make hundreds of dollars online, but they want you to go to work 9 to 5. Yes, indeed. Because I mean, that's the old way of stuff, how stuff is doing. David said, good morning, bro. What's going on with you, David? What's going on with you, champ? What's going on with you? Justin Case said, JM, go hard on plan A. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Justin Case answered it, man. And also here, guys, here's my books. And they selling on Amazon, man. They doing well, man. People are buying them. So if anybody wants to buy my books, the first book is about Philydom's Complete Guide to Alaska Seafood Processing Self-Preservation. This is for if you have a family member or friend that needs a job, this is definitely a job opportunity for them. Later today, I'm gonna do another job opportunity I have for you guys. I just want to think about what I'm gonna say and get everything together. But I know a company that's hiring here in Philadelphia, and they're looking for people that's athletic, has a driver's license, and just has that will to work, because there's definitely some opportunities out there for them. Definitely some opportunities out there for them. So I'm gonna talk about that later today, maybe this evening or tomorrow. But it's definitely have a job opportunity out there for some people if they need to get a job working in the Philadelphia area. It's definitely opportunities out there. I hate when the youngsters and the older people say, "Oh, there's no jobs out there for me, and there's no opportunity out there for me, and there's no this, and there's no that." You have not searched hard enough to find that opportunity. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. Man, I always try to get you guys down with different opportunities. You know about my boy Master Wayne with the Amazon situation. You can work on Amazon, have your own online store, and make money with that. If you can, be disciplined and master that craft, there's definitely opportunities with that. I tell people about going to Alaska. That's what the book is about, working in Alaska in the seafood industry. And now I have another opportunity for you guys to get jobs and to make money. I'm always constantly checking for different jobs and different opportunities. So I know a variety of opportunities out there for people to make money. Hold up, Mr. Dakis said we have to remember to respect the local customs. Yes, indeed. When you go to these different countries, you definitely have to respect the local custom. Just the other day, news came out about a sister who was arrested in Dubai. Yeah, screaming and hollering like, you don't know. You know how black girls be clapping their hands and stuff like that. Yeah, you can't. When you're in these other countries, you got to respect their rules and regulations, man. Just because some people try to, hide under the U.S. flag and think that get them out of everything. No, man. I remember a couple years ago, some guy did something. Was he in North Korea? I think he was in North Korea. He stole something. He did something. And he ended up going to jail out there, man. And like the U.S. government couldn't do nothing to save him. Like it's real in these different countries, man. It's real. Justin said, JM overstaying most times provides influx to the economy, housing, and restaurant. Mr. Dakey said that also a big problem with a lot of expats. They run out of money and overstay their visas and end up homeless. Yes, indeed. I know people that do that all the time, man. Because even though you go to another country and it's cheaper, like Brazil is cheaper than the U.S., but if you have certain habits and certain things to do, you can definitely run out of money, and you can definitely put yourself in a bad situation in them different countries. But overstaying ain't that bad. Like Justice said, overstaying ain't bad. You just up in the county. People go to the Dominican Republic all the time and overstay their stay in the Dominican Republic all the time, and that just brings more money to their economy because they want people to overstay because that helps them give people fines, and the fines are not that much. I overstayed my time in Brazil because I was working on a digital nomad visa, which I need to get back on now, but I'm focused on my son here. they have a digital nomad visa in Brazil that you can stay for 2 years there, and then you got to keep renewing it. And I was in the process of working on it. Matter of fact, I got to call a Brazilian lawyer today and tell her I'm back in the States and we can figure it out from there. But overstaying is nothing. There's nothing to overstay in the country. You just pay a fine. As long as you're not a habitual offender of it. In like countries like the Dominican Republic, anytime I go, I always end up overstaying my time because if I'm correct, the Dominican Republic, you only get a month or 3 months. I'm not sure, man. I can't remember. I travel so much. But I think you get 1 to 3 months. And even what's the other country, man? Belize, where I go all the time, man. You only as an American citizen, you're only allowed to stay there a month. So, I have my son there. So I've stayed over that time more than once, couples of times, like probably more than I can count now. So it's not a bad situation. So nobody should feel bad if they overstay their time in a country. I know content creators sometimes do it by design. They might go to a country. You never know when you travel to a place. You never know if you're gonna like it. You never know if you're gonna like the people there. So that all plays into the situation. You know what I mean? And then they have countries like Mexico that, I mean, amazing place as far as with the overstaying with Mexico. All you got to do is leave the country for a day and then come right back. So you can get a 6 month visa. You can pay for a 6 month visa in Mexico. And then when your 6 months is up, and say, I don't know, 5 months and 28 days or something like that, you just cross into another country or fly to another country. Usually people bust out of the country or fly out of the country for a couple of days and then come right back in. Depends on where you at. And people do that all the time as well. So that's a good thing as well. And just case research say you get 1 month as a U.S. citizen in DR. Okay, I got 6 months if I use my birth country's passport. I hear you. I didn't even know they give you guys that much, man, with your birth country passport. Wow, interesting. Unbelievable. That's interesting. And yeah, like Justin Case said, the penalty is a fine. It's not jail. It's not like you committing some big crime or anything like that. Trust me, they'd rather have your money than put you in jail. Trust me on that. Unless they can put you in jail on some kind of big thing. But it's just a fine. It's just fine. It's like a getting stopped with a traffic ticket or something like that. But some people don't understand that. But yeah, man, the YouTube thing, man, it's a rewarding career, but definitely you gotta work hard with it. It's not a cakewalk at all. It's something that you really gotta be dedicated to and really want to do it. When I signed up for it in 2018 and I wanted to do it, I knew I'd go hard with it because anything I do, I work hard at it. No matter what I do, I work hard at it. I'm not no slouch with anything I do. I work hard at it. And I mean, now you see, I got the books out and the different things. So you see that I'm really putting forth a great effort. Just in case said 30-day stay in the DR is a scam. They know they can fine us given 90 days like Colombia. Yeah, but I mean, DR does it, Belize does it, some other countries does it. It's just, it is what it is. You just pay the fine. And when you're a content creator, you're gonna stay in the country a little longer anyway. Especially a country like Brazil, you 6 months is not good enough to be in that country. You could probably be in Brazil for a year straight and still not see anything. Brazil has a lot going on, man. It has a lot going on. It has a lot to offer. It's a very, 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 very interesting place. So I'll definitely be back there again, man. But, I'm enjoying my time here with my son and everything. He said, have you ever worked at the... No. I just flew out of there to go to other countries and other places. Never worked at the Philadelphia airport, man. Never. Never worked at the Philadelphia airport. Matter of fact, I could probably tell you, I only had 2 jobs. Only had 2 jobs in Philly, and then, I did work with my dad. He had properties and stuff, and I helped him maintain the properties that we had in Philadelphia. But I only had two jobs in Philadelphia. Lombard said, Philly, do you plan far ahead where you're going, what you're going to film? No, man, I don't, man. Mine's is organic and real. Like, you got a lot of people, and I'm not saying nothing wrong, and I'm not trying to hate on them. Everybody do their stuff different. Some YouTubers really plan out everything they're going to do. Me, I'm organic and it's real. Like, I'm in Philadelphia right now. If I'm in Brazil, I'm in Brazil. If I'm in Canada, I'm in Canada. If I'm in Thailand, I'm in Thailand. If I'm in the Philippines, I'm in the Philippines. So you're getting me in real time. You know what I mean? It's probably, eventually it might change and I might, have to, record some videos and then drop them later. But you're getting me in real time. You're basically following my life wherever I go. Some content creators, when they get back to the States, they don't even bring out videos because they feel like the people don't want it. Even though, like my boy Justin told me, that we don't want to see videos of you in the States, which I can understand. They want to see you in other countries because most people travel around the States or know, the States pretty well. Lombard said, lots of laughs, no offense taken. No problem. So mine's is spontaneous, you know what I mean? Mine's is spontaneous. I mean, like, I know eventually I'm gonna do a video in Kensington because that's the thing to do. Blake said Christmas list was in Kensington. Recently, I know we talked. I think a collabo with him would be good for you. We'll definitely link up one of these days. I was on there when he, made it to 100K subscribers. I talked on his channel and everything. He a cool dude. Definitely. I would love to do a collabo with him. We just have to make it the time and we all in the same place. I mean, I missed him in Philly by a couple of weeks, I guess. I missed him in Philadelphia. He let me know that he was coming to Philly. He let me know that he was coming to my city. But I definitely missed him by just a couple of weeks, man. That's all. But definitely it would be good to do a collabo with him, man. He's good peoples, man. He's definitely good peoples. Man. And I would love to do a collabo with him. Kelly said collab with no content. Lots of we did collabos, Kelly. Check it. We did collabos. Boy, Kelly, you got it out for Kev TV. Shout out to Kev TV if you watching, man. Kelly don't mean what she's saying, man. I know she got love for you. Kelly is like, Kelly, you don't be messing around, Kelly. She called him no content TV. Kelly, you doing the most, Kelly. You are doing the most, Kelly. Kelly, you doing the most. Oh, man. But, yeah, I just felt like I talk about YouTube today and let you know, man. It's, it's not what everybody thinks it is. But I love the job. And Kelly said, yes, he's a creep. Wow. Kelly, man, Kelly, golly, you going to, this is too much, Kelly, man. Come on, Kelly. Golly, Kelly. Oh, man. Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right.
On the live.
Okay.
Who's Kelly? Kelly is somebody from the channel. She's from Toronto, Canada.
Who's Kelly? In here?
Yeah, on the channel. I'm doing a live video right now. They're asking me.
Is it Kelly? Is that Kelly?
No, Kelly, it's somebody from the channel.
Oh, from the channel.
Yeah. Kelly, tell them what you do, where you from. Let them know everything about you. She lives in Toronto, man. Cav TV, you know who Cav TV is. Just Case Research. Y'all seen me do videos with Cav TV. He's from Koreatown. He's Korean. He's from Koreatown in Los Angeles, California. I've did a couple videos with him in Tijuana. I've did videos with him in LA. I did videos, I think, with him in San Diego, California. I did a couple videos with him. Blake said, Kennison Ave reminds me of Skid Row in LA. Yeah. They both the same, man. You know, I've been to both places. Yeah, Kelly, she's from Toronto, man. Kelly said, Philly is nice. You're home. Traveling is too much. I mean, Kelly, depends on the person. Everybody's different. Oh, Just Case said, my passport gets me 6 months in Belize. That explains why there's a lot of people from your country there. And Belize, there's a lot of people from your country in Belize, man. That explains it. Yeah, Just Case Research. That's Cav TV. That's my boy, man. 100 grand. He's a good dude. And Deborah S said, hey, Philly, have anybody had problems downloading the book to Kindle? As far as I know, nobody has problems downloading the book to Kindle. I'm 100% sure about that. Kelly said, who's that with you, Philly? That's my dad in the background that you see. I'm in the kitchen, so he's warming up some tea.
Not warm up the tea, making some tea.
Oh, he's making up some tea. He said he ain't warming it up. He's making some tea. Yeah. They want you to come on camera and say hi. They just nosy people.
That's all right. Tell everybody I say hi.
He said hi. He never really come on the camera like that. I try to get him on the camera. I try to make him famous.
I am already famous.
I try to make him YouTube famous, but you know, everybody ain't built for the mega task. He's in one of my videos. Come a couple years back, he's in one of my videos, one of our Philadelphia videos. Just said the Kindle version of your book is free. It says, I know it is. That's why we got some idiots, and I hope they still listening, that said that it's not on Kindle Unlimited, and I know it is
because it's on
on.
Pay for it on Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Kindle Unlimited. It's there because Amazon told me I can see it. I have a channel, so I can. I mean, not a channel, but I have an account with Amazon. I can see everything. So when people say that, I know they just cracking jokes. That's why I ain't answer no more of their questions today.
Maybe they might not be.
No, it's there. They just being funny.
Well, they can see it.
No, I can see it.
But they cannot download it for free.
Yeah.
That's why Amazon remove it. They have to order it.
Yeah. Lewis said, yo, Dom, have you checked Jaws Cafe up? Let me see. Jaws Cafe up the ways in Chestnut Hill. Jaws Cafe. You know about Jaws Cafe?
In Chestnut Hill?
Yeah, they told me I should go there.
Mm-hmm.
What's there? What makes it nice? What makes it different?
Just let the country sound. It's okay.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. I'll check it out. Remember, this trip is different than any of my other trips to Philadelphia. I got my son with me, so it's a little different, man. So I'm not moving around like that. You know, I would have had 1,000 videos out by now. You guys know that already. I would have had 1,000 videos out, but that's a good plug. I definitely could check it out, Lewis. I'll just talk to my dad about it. He knows about it. Deborah said, I'm trying to pay to download to Kindle. Okay. Yeah, once you do it, you'll get it. The book is right there. Philydom's Life and Truth. Philydom's Complete Guide to Alaska Seafood Processing and Self-Preservation. If anybody needs a job, give it to some family members. They can definitely make some good money up there in Alaska. Kelly said, go see a Phillies game. Yeah, I could do that. In Brazil, do they stereotype people that wear gold? Yeah, they do. They think they're gangsters. They assume that they're gangsters because I guess one of the hold on. There you go. Boom. Just said I always admire the risk you and other YouTubers take when deciding to make a career of this. Yeah, it's a risk. It's a big risk, man. Especially when there is no financial safety net. You bet on yourself and you're winning for sure. Yeah, most people don't bet on themselves, man. They brainwash, so they they bet on another company, they bet on this and they bet on that. I got buddies, man, that worked years and years. You know, I went to Walgreens like it's a university. I worked for Walgreens for years, man. I had a buddy, man. He passed away, man. Worked for Walgreens for years, passed away, man. Didn't even get to see retirement, man. Had a heart attack on his way to work, man. Sometime in life you got to bet on yourself, but especially in the U.S., I can speak for the U.S. A lot of people are programmed just to work a 9 to 5 and that's it. And there's no disrespect to nobody, but not many of us take chances on themselves. People that own businesses take chances on themselves. People that, content creators take chances on themselves. It's so much open a business you're taking a chance on. So many different things you can take a chance on yourself, but we'd rather take a chance on somebody on something else, on somebody else. Just said I'm waiting on phillydom guy for 4x4. Just go there. I ain't got no guy for that one. You just gotta go there. You just gotta go there. There ain't no guy to that one. Lewis said, "You do, yo. Did your dad go to Germantown High School? No, he didn't go to Germantown High School. He from Haiti, man. He from Haiti. He went to high school in Haiti. There ain't no Germantown High School in Haiti. I'm talking Haiti, the country." Kelly said, "Have you ever been to a Korean barbecue restaurant last night?" Yeah, I've been. I did videos with Kev TV, and I've been to Korean barbecues with Kev TV. Just in case, said people don't realize if you get a full-time job, your YouTube suffers. It does, but you can do both. You can do both. You just got to find a way to push it because I am Iowa worked a full-time job and did YouTube, but he only did it, I think, for 1 year, and then he went full-time YouTube and he used to work, man. He had a crazy schedule. He used to work like, I think he told me he would work like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, get off like 6, 7 in the evening, and he would just go out and record videos like every night, man. The grind is real, bro. The grind is real. The main thing about YouTube is consistency, and it's harder to do this. It's harder to do this than a 9 to 5 because nobody woke me up this morning. I got up on my own. I've been up since like 6 a.m. Usually, most people don't even get out of bed unless they have a job or something to go to, like a 9 to 5 job to go to. They're not going to really just get up out of their own and just be disciplined. I'm a very disciplined person, and that's one thing. Two things that will make you have a good YouTube channel. You got to be consistent, consistent, and discipline. Consistent. You always got to put out content, even if your views are not doing that good and not doing that great. You got to keep putting out your content because most people don't want to keep putting out content if they're not getting the views. But you gotta, it's the process. You gotta see your way through the process and not just the views, and then when stuff is going good, you're happy to do videos and stuff. And then when they're doing bad, you're like, oh, I don't want to do them no more. You definitely not gonna be a good YouTuber. One said Philly will hit you up on the gram if you're free Friday or Saturday. Also for your son, take him to like, okay. Is that in Philly? Is that museum in Philly? Let me know. Then Blake said, cut haters off like Korean barbecue. He says it's, oh God, you funny. Then Just said, I'm 43 years old. I have 18 years in on a 18 years in on a 20-year retirement. Yeah, you'll be done soon. I want to shoot my shot at international travel content creation, but I think I'm too close to walking away now. No, you can do it, man. You should start your channel now, build up your little buzz now, your following now. Even if do some travel local, you can with the travel thing, you can start local, man. You could just travel, do videos in your little city or your town where you're from. You'd be surprised what your place has. Each place is exclusive and has different things to offer. You just I would just say, man, start now, man, because you only got 2 years left to work. Obviously, you won't get a pension from you, won't get Social Security from you. You're still a young dude. Try it. If it doesn't work for you, then you can get another job and go back and still have your pension coming in. I mean, you got a lot of options, man. But if you go hard with it and you put the same effort that you put in having your job, you're 43 years old and you got 18 years in the same job, you can put the same effort into gambling on yourself and see what happens. Shout out to my boy Passport Light in the building. Hey champ, how are you doing? When are you going back to Latin America? In a couple weeks, August 12th to be exact. Just said, I hope to see you and others in these YouTube streets soon. You will, Just. You will. Just D, you will see us. Yeah, I go back August 12th because my son has school August 14th. Then Casino said 777 Philly, if you had 0 followers and had to start over, how much money would you start traveling with, and what would be your first country? Um, I would say like you need like about $20,000 just to start traveling. If you just want to quit your job, you want to have 20,000 that you can use. I mean, it don't have to be that much. It could be a lot less than that. It depends on your responsibility. If you have kids, if you're single, if you have no kids, it's a lot. But 20,000 would be a good number. Anything between 10,000 and 20,000 will give you a soft blanket to figure it out. But the more the better. But like around 20,000, you can do it with like 10,000 and under. But I mean, just to be real with you guys, if you can have that type of money coming in, I mean, not coming in, but if you can save about 20,000, that's comfortable. Most people are probably not going to be able to do that. But if you could, like that, but you can do it with like 10,000. But you would have to go hard at your craft, man. You know, have to really be putting videos out there and stuff like that. Because you never know what people like. Like I said, you might have some knowledge and some information that you think is nothing that somebody else that really needs. That's one thing about YouTube. A lot of people don't start because they smart, they're intellectual, they've been places, they did things, but they don't think nobody want to hear them. You never know. You got to try. You have to try. KA said, how are you, brother? All is well, KA. What's going on with you? And this is the book on Amazon. One said, yes, the museum shows, okay. It's in South Philly. And what's the name of the museum? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me write this down. Hold on, man. Hold on. 19th South. Yo, one, is it possible? Let me give you this is my IG. Send me that information on IG, man. That's my IG. One, please send it on my IG. And then Lewis said, yo, Dom, Pleasant Playground has a nice pool that you can take your son to, cool off. Brother, it's nice in the cut, and it's not hood. Okay. True and Pleasant Street. Thank you, man. Damn, boy, y'all give me all the Philadelphia information now. Yeah, it seemed like it rained a little bit, but I hope it's going to be sunny today. Just D said, what would the benefits and drawbacks be of owning a home in your hometown? Would it be more of an asset, you, or liability? I mean, I don't live in Philly no more. I'm just here visiting family. I live in California, so whatever I do would have to be in California. But I mean, if I purchase something here, it could be an asset. But this is not where I want to be. California is where I reside when I'm in the States. Casino 777 said, "What will be your first country to start?" Oh yeah, Casino, you did ask me that, man. I got sidetracked. If I had to start over and start doing YouTube, it would definitely be Mexico. Because we live in the United States, and Mexico is right there. It's an easy push to a new country, and Mexico has all the trappings. It has danger, it has adventure, it has nice hotels, it has nice restaurants, it has nice malls, it has nice museums, um, it has good food. Um, Anything you could imagine that you would experience traveling in any place, you could see it in Mexico. They have dangerous neighborhoods, they have upscale neighborhoods, they have poverty, but then they have extreme wealth. So it has everything that a traveler would be looking for. Mexico would be definitely a good place. You know what I mean? Like I said, they get a little, you hear a lot of negative stuff about Mexico because of the cartel and all that. But in the U.S., we have our school shootings, we have our issues as well. But we always downplay what we have and big up everybody else's negativity. You know what I mean? I'm in Philadelphia. I only been here a couple of days with my son, and I mean, like 20 people got shot. Every time I look at the news, this person got shot, this person got shot, these guys shot at each other. It's always something. So I'm not one of that's one thing you learn when you travel, that every place has danger. There's no particular place that's 100% safe. Every place has danger. Every place has problems. We're from the United States. We live in the States here. This is where we're from. And we have more people in jail than any other country. You think that would stop people from committing crimes, and they still commit crimes here. We have more people in jail than any other country, and people still get shot every day and robbed every day in the U.S. And like I said, you think that would be a deterrence because no other country has more people locked up in jail like the United States has. Uh, Derek Lewis said, "Bro, Royal Jamaican restaurant on Upsul." Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I ain't even. He said mango jerk salmon. Lewis, man, make sure you hit me up. Put my Instagram there again. IG at I am underscore Philly. Boom. Make sure you check it out, man. Definitely make sure you check it out. RC said, "Good morning, Dom. You inspire me. I'll be in Rio for the first time in 2 weeks. Do you have any tips for a solo traveler?" So you're traveling by yourself. You're from the States, RC. Um, you should hit me up via Instagram, and I can tell you a lot of stuff. But also, don't if you where you staying at? You staying in Copacabana? Where you gonna be at? Copacabana? Where you gonna be at? A lot plays into this. Coco Cabana would be good for you if you're a solo tourist. And if I was you, know me, I always try to push this on the guys, but and the ladies that travel, it would be good for you to stay in a hostel for a couple of days just to meet some people. Because a hostel, you'll meet people. Hotels, you're not going to meet people. Hotels and resorts, you're not going to really meet nobody. Usually, when people go to hotels and resorts, whoever they came with, that's who they associate themselves with. They don't really talk to people like that. But hostels, like you're forced to talk to people. They got a hostel there called Selena's Hostel. If I was you, man, I mean, I'll just give you my advice. You can take it or not. You're solo, you're by yourself traveling. I don't know if you book your place where you're gonna stay at. I would stay in a hostel for my first 2 or 3 nights in Coco Cabana because the people there will give you the layout of the land. They'll tell you the nice bars to go to. They'll tell you the nice restaurants to go to. They'll tell you about the beach life. They'll tell you everything. It'll be a little bit more easy for you. And then from there, if you want to get an Airbnb or stay in a hotel. But just be safe. Don't have your cell phone out like that and stuff like that. Brazil is big on pickpocketing your cell phones and different things like that. I know you don't know the language like that, so it's a language barrier. But you're in Coco Cabana. They do have a lot of people there that speak English, so you should be all right. Just be safe, man. You know, it's a tourist area. It don't come off dangerous, but if you look to the left or the right of you, they have favelas and stuff there too. So you got all the people from the villa that come down there to sell merchandise and to rob people and stuff. So just be on your P's and Q's. Rio is dangerous in the sense of it's not like they gonna rob you at knife with a knife and stuff like that. But they're big on pickpocketing you and stuff like that. Watch crowds. You know, a lot of kids go in a group with kids. They're like 18, 19, 17, 16, whatever. They roll in packs and they'll try to take your phones and stuff like that. But I mean, the same street codes that you have in your hometown wherever you're from, you use the same street code when you travel. Just be safe and don't take no extra precautions. If you out at night and you going somewhere, Uber there, Uber back, taxi there, taxi back. Just be safe as you can. But if you call me, man, I'll give you the full breakdown. I mean, that's a live for myself to tell you about Rio, but it is a dangerous place, and all the places I've been to, I've never seen so many people get robbed in one city. Like I was in the hostel every night somebody was coming back saying they got their phone taken, but it was just petty robbery, like their phone taken and different things like that. But it wasn't like somebody pulled a gun on them or anything like that. But they definitely took their phones. And I remember some girls have stayed in. They went to a favela, and then when they were trying to leave the favela, they had pulled guns on them, and they had to give them some money. They had to pay an exit fee out of the favela. So, and not to laugh, man, because it's not funny, but it's just a lot of stuff happened in Rio, man. So I would have to give you a full breakdown. Hit me up via Instagram, and we'll talk about it, my brother. Hit me up via Instagram, and we will talk about it. What was it, 7-7? Hold on, make sure I get everybody. Yeah, this is a big thing about YouTube. Just D said it. One thing about YouTube is you can buy $1 million worth of equipment, but you can't buy a personality. It seems like really you got to put yourself out there. Yeah, you got to have a personality. The people channels that really do good, they have a personality. You got to have a personality. Like who you see on camera right now, you looking at me, you looking at me, you looking at me. This the same person. If we put down the camera, I'm the same person. And some people put it on. I've met YouTubers that put it on, and when you meet them, they're not the same person. But yeah, you can buy all the equipment in the world. If you don't have a personality, if you don't have a personality, you can just forget about it. It's not gonna work out for you. You gotta have a personality. It depends on what type of content you're doing. Obviously, if you just uploading videos and you're doing like a music channel or something that you don't have to talk, but anything that you have to talk and traveling, you giving your personality, you giving your experience and every different things about what's going on. And you do have to put yourself out there. People nitpick and take one little thing and they want to run with it. Like they was running with my son's situation without even knowing that. And now the same people, there's no videos coming out about me. They're not talking about like, oh, he's with his son now. We happy with his son. So it's just, yeah, you put yourself out there. You got to have tough skin too, man, because people always gonna critique everything you say. Everybody always have an opinion. They always have something to say. They think they know better. They think they know this. They think they know that. So yeah, you really putting yourself out there. You got to have tough skin and you got to have a good personality. You got to be consistent, and you got to have discipline. Like I said, nobody wake me up this morning. Google didn't call me up this morning and say, Philly Dom, get up. You got to do a video. You got to talk to the people from the channel. That's where the discipline comes in at. Then some people, they get successful real quick, and then they like, that's it. If they get lazy, they think they made it. So they get lazy and they don't keep being consistent. Just Case said, okay, RC said, thank you, Dom. Yeah, man, hit me up via Instagram. We'll talk about it. And then Tony Smith said, what is your favorite spot in Brazil? Fortaleza. If I was going to live in Brazil, it would be Fortaleza. But I mean, obviously, my last couple months was in Salvador Bahia, and that grew on me. I like Salvador Bahia. That's my favorite place in Brazil. But Fortaleza, I just like the city. The city of Fortaleza a little better, the moving around and everything. But Salvador Bahia, I could see myself living there too. So if I ever lived in Brazil, it would be Salvador Bahia or Fortaleza. But Fortaleza is the city that I fell in love first in Brazil. It just was really laid back, and I don't know, the beaches are nice. It was just a cool vibe there, man. Met a lot of cool people there as well. But Salvador Bahia is my favorite place in Brazil. I don't know if that makes sense. My favorite place in Brazil is Salvador Bahia, but my favorite place to live would be Fortaleza. But right now they both like this, man. In Salvador Bahia, like I said, the last trip really opened my eyes about Salvador Bahia. So that would be the only two places I would live so far. I ain't been everywhere. I've been more than the average content creator. I traveled to a lot of cities. So I actually see how the country is running. I know the ins and outs. Just Case Research said, but you're lying. You are not the same person on camera as in real life. I think you are even better in real life. Oh, thank you, man. He said you're even better person in real life. Thanks, man. And then Tony Smith said Rio's not fun. No, Rio's fun. Rio is just like a Miami, man. Rio's fun. It's too much going on. I just don't like it there to live. It's a good place to visit if you want to visit and stuff like that. It has a lot going on. I like Rio. I mean, it's the party capital. They got good restaurants, man. Good looking sites to look at. The beaches are cool, but it's just, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's not the authentic Brazil. Like when I go to Fortaleza, I really felt like I was in Brazil. I mean, and obviously Rio is Brazil, but it's just like Rio's a more commercial city, man. It's like going to Miami. It's like going to Miami, Florida. So, but it's nice. It's nice. Let me give you an example of the commercial. Maybe you guys don't understand what I'm talking about. Rio is the only place in all of Brazil that you can just go up in the favelas and pay them for a tour. They don't do that stuff in Salvador Bahia. They don't do that in Fortaleza. You can't pay a gangster to go in his hood and check out his hood anywhere else. So Rio is very, very commercial. I mean, Rio is renowned, known. You can be anywhere in the world, and I could say, yo, next week I'm gonna find out the Rio. I don't even gotta say Brazil. All I gotta do is say Rio, and people know I'm talking about Rio de Janeiro. So it's commercial. It's a nice city. I have no problems with it. I'm just comfortable in Salvador Bahia. I'm comfortable in Fortaleza and other cities they have there. But that's the gateway city. If anybody was coming, even Sao Paulo is nice in its own respect. Let me tell you how important Rio is. Rio is so famous that people don't even realize they have another city called Sao Paulo that has the largest population of people in all of South America. I mean, all of, not even South America, all of the Americas. We talking North America, South America, we talking Central America. They have more people living in Sao Paulo than they have in New York City, more people living in Sao Paulo than they have in Mexico City, more people in Sao Paulo than they have in Guatemala City. People don't even realize that because Rio is just that famous. Tony Smith said, what would recommend for that time travel? Recommend for first time travelers to Brazil? Rio, definitely Rio. But I wouldn't stay there your whole trip. I would see if you could squeeze a trip to Salvador Bahia or Fortaleza so you can have something to compare Rio to and see how much you really do like Rio. And I guarantee you, if you go to another place, you'll predict what place you like better. And it might not be Rio. So you got to just give yourself another option when you travel. Just in case research said, hey, what happened to Cozy? You know, Cozy doing good, man. He was traveling to Africa. Cozy been everywhere. Cozy a millionaire on the low, man. I know he a millionaire. He be everywhere. I call him. He like, yo, I'm in Sudan. He was in Sudan. Cozy was in Sudan. I called him another time. He was in Dubai. Don't get me started about Cozy. He doing good, man. I can hit him up. I got his WhatsApp. I'll text him on WhatsApp. Lewis said, I'm about to retire after over 30 years with American Airlines and will be traveling all over the world. Yeah, because you can fly for free, man, with that little package they give you. And you said I'll probably do some Instagram stuff. Yeah, do some Instagram stuff, do some YouTube stuff. And I know you're gonna get if you got 30 years with American Airlines, you definitely gonna have some kind of pension, so you're gonna be good to go. M said, hello from Russia. I love Haiti, man. That's all right, man. You got to go there, my friend from Russia. You got to make a trip. My pop, I'm trying to say your name. Your last name I can't understand, but the first name seems like my pop. Yeah, you definitely got to go to Haiti one of these days, man. Maybe we can go together, man. Maybe we can go together one of these days soon. But thank you, man. Watching from Russia, man. What time is it in Russia right now? Just in case research says send me his WhatsApp. I lost his number. I got you, man. When I get off the live, I'll take care of that just in case research. I'll definitely do that, man. Yeah, I talked to him. He be watching. He's like, man, how long you gonna be in Brazil for? Yeah, no, Cozy a good dude, man. Real good dude, man. Really good dude. Also, guys, don't forget, I got the books on Amazon. You guys are buying the books like crazy, so I'm gonna give you guys that. And shout out to my boy Master Wayne that showed me how to write the books and everything. Appreciate him. Maya said, I want to visit Haiti, but I hear it's very dangerous. Sorry, my English is really bad. No, I understand. No, Haiti has its pockets. It's good sometimes, it's bad. It goes up and down, up and down. It'll be a point when it's good again to go back to Haiti, and then you can go, man. Maybe we can set up a trip, we go together. But right now they got a gang situation. They got to get under control in Port-au-Prince. So I keep it real. I tell nobody to go to Haiti unless you have to go for a relative or somebody's dying or some drastic thing. But just for leisure, I wouldn't recommend you go to Haiti, man, right now. I wouldn't recommend nobody to go to Haiti right now until they get this gang situation under control. Casino 777 says Philly as a new travel channel full-time with 0 subscribers. How long would it take me to make 1,000K monthly? It all depends, man. It depends on your content. It depends on the countries you travel to. It's a lot of stuff in there. I mean, if you hit me up on Instagram, I can talk to you. on a message. I can tell you it's a lot of stuff you have to do. I'll give you one hint. The dangerous the place, the more the views. The danger of the place, but you can end up getting killed. You can lose your life. You can go to jail. Anything can happen, man. You can get robbed. So you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. You gotta be strategic on how you do it. But the dangerous place, the more the views. You go to Haiti right now, and you jump on a plane. You go to Haiti right now. You'll get your 1,000K because nobody going to Haiti right now. So you know what I mean. You go to North Korea, you'll get your views. You go to certain places. Go to Sudan right now. Go to Sudan. Go to Africa. You don't even got to go to Sudan. Go to one of the rough countries in Africa, like Congo or something. Go there. We're not talking about Kenya or Ghana where everybody's going and it's like happy and they just having a good time. Go to Sudan. Your views will go through the roof. People, like I said, people like to see them type of travel vlogs. They like to see the negative travel vlogs, like you in the real streets. And my channel was built off they going to the real streets and stuff. But when you do like nice hotels and nice places, it's different. But they definitely want to see because they know they ain't gonna go to them places, so they just happy that somebody that they know went to them places. Lewis said, "Yo, Don, when are you going to hit the continent? I can't wait." I mean, I was on my way. That was the plan for me to go to Africa, but I have my son with me now, so everything has got switched around a little bit. But that was the goal. After Brazil, I was thinking about the continent, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Early in my travels, I was online and they had a cheap flight. They had a cheap flight from Brazil to Africa, to South Africa. I had the money. I almost was going to jump on the plane, but I just got to Brazil. That's when I was in Sao Paulo. I might have been like 2 or 3 weeks in to Brazil, and I was in Sao Paulo, and I was almost, I ain't gonna lie, guys, I was almost going to jump on a plane and go to Africa. I was talking with this girl from Mozambique that was in the hostel where I was at. I was on my way, bro. I was on my way. And I was like, no, I just got here. I got to really do it. What's up, Philly? What do you say? Sin City said, what's up, Philly? I'll be in Congo in a few weeks. He going to Congo in a few weeks. Like, if he records there, that's Sin City, man. He's a YouTuber, man. He's out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And he's his family's from there. He's from there, Congo. So he'll get a lot of views there. If he records videos there in Congo, watch his views. Watch his views for doing videos in Congo. Watch his views for doing videos in Congo. He'll get a lot of views. Because that's one of the places people don't go. So they look forward to you going to Haiti and Congo and different places like that. Life said, it's like Facebook. You post negativity, everyone reacts. You post positive, you get no reactions. Yes, indeed. That's how it goes, man. They like negativity. Yes, indeed. I tell everybody that, man. Don't forget, man, the book is out there on Amazon right now. The books are out on Amazon. I'm working on a third book. But one book is Phillydom's Life, Phillydom's Complete Guide to Alaska Seafood Processing and Self-Preservation, and Phillydom's Life and Truth that talks about, me with the YouTube situation. And, how I transitioned from working in Alaska in the seafood industry to being a full-time YouTuber. Deborah said, out of all you traveled, did you have to take the yellow fever shot? Yeah, I had the yellow fever shot, man. I took it. I have it because I needed it for Africa. You need the yellow fever shot. We got Sin City in here. They'll tell you need the yellow fever shot for Africa. And I took it, man, and it cost me a whole plane ticket getting out of Brazil, man, because they didn't give me the yellow fever card. So I got to work on getting that because I don't want to run into no more problems with that yellow fever situation. That was a headache within itself. Mai said, let me see what Mai's saying. And shout out to Sin City. He just reached 100K plus subscribers on YouTube. I think he like at 110. Shout out to him, man. It's hard to get 100K subscribers. I mean, some of you guys are making it look easy now, but it's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. But shout out to him. He reached 100K plus subscribers. 110. He should be at 110 now. Black said, you going back to El Salvador anytime soon? Yeah, I'm definitely going back to El Salvador. Definitely got to go back there. And then anytime I'm in Belize, I'm gonna go to El Salvador and I'm gonna go to Guatemala. I always rotate, circle through them right in the circle. So I definitely will be there. Lewis said, I love the lady for Kenya. I don't know what he's talking about, as she is cooking her traditional food and she is having over 300K. So, okay. It must be another YouTuber. Okay. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Omega said, salute phillydom. Then Life said you should post more Philly stuff like South Street on a Saturday night, hanging out at Alldaybiz Ave. Show us real Philly stuff. I will, man. It's just I got my son with me, champ. I got my son with me, man, and I don't leave him with no relative or nothing. So I got to figure it out. That's why, if my son wasn't here with me, I'd be like 1,000 videos would be done already. But I'm gonna work something out with him, so he'll be with me and I'll do the videos. So it's definitely gonna happen, man. Sin City said, good look and appreciate it. My brother, no problem, man. No problem, Sin City. Keep pushing, keep grinding. Next stop, 200K. Hanging said, what's up? I have to send you the footage of you walking by in the background of my vlog and real crazy. Send it to me, man, via Instagram, man. Or hit me up via Instagram and then I give you my WhatsApp. You can send it to my WhatsApp. I'll actually put it on the channel. Casino 777 said Philly win or when you on the road again. August 12th. I'll be on the road again. August 12th. Omega said, yeah, show us some Philly lifestyle. Yes, indeed, man. Mississippi said, drop some videos showing us Philly. No problem, champ. I can definitely do that. Maybe I'll just do a whole bunch of shorts, go around and do shorts in Philly, so let y'all see. RC said, yo, what's good? Sin City, my Ohio broski. Let me put my this is the book right here. This is the book I got out on Amazon. The books, there's 2 of them, man. They on paperback, hard copy formats, and ebook. They all out there right now. But I'll talk to you guys later, man. Much love, much blessings, man. I'll see you guys a little later because I want to talk about it's a job in Philadelphia. That is hiring, and they need, athletic people and people willing to work, and also they need a Philadelphia license. So it's jobs out there. So I'm gonna do a whole live on that alone just to talk about that because I'm always for the positivity because people need money, they need jobs, and jobs equal money. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. So I'm trying to help people, man, especially people from the hometown, man. Life said, yeah, I feel you. A lot of us miss Philly. I used to run front door. What do you say? I used to run front door. Okay. A shampoo back. Okay, shampoo back in the day. I owned a attic nightclub. Yaden. Okay. I haven't been back home in 18 years. Oh man, you gotta come visit. Life. It was like me, man. I mean, before these last couple of visits, I had this thing. I ain't been back to Philly like in 5 years. So yeah, man, you always gotta come back home, man. A lot has changed, it's a lot different, man. But yeah, come back to Philly, man. Check it out one of these days, man. I know you still got relatives there. Omega said salute to you. Then RC said, Dom, you are going to make a video on how to get the Brazilian visa after October. Yeah, I got to do that video, man. I got to call my lawyer down there in Brazil, and we'll set it up, man. We just lost track when I got the son situation. So I was so happy to get him to Philly to hang out with his relatives. So, oh man, that threw everything off, man. That threw everything off. But peace and love, man. Talk to you guys in the next one, and more videos to come from the one and only phillydom.